So hello everyone and welcome to another video from the channel Simon Gravity Tracks. Today I'm going to showcase a little bit of a door I made. It is an 8x8 funnel door. A vaulted door would be basically a double-sided funnel. Today we're going to be looking at this with a showcase, and we're also going to be doing a little bit of explaining. Yeah, I'm not making a cool edit or anything for this door because I have a lot of school, I don't have time for it, but I'm still gonna be talking a lot about the redstone. So if that sort of thing doesn't interest you, then I suggest you don't watch this video, because I am just gonna be talking about piston extenders and stuff like that. So, we are going to be looking at certain things in the store and why I did them that way. So, let's start. We are going to be splitting the door into 4 sections. The bottom, the sides, and the top. So it's actually 3 sections, but it doesn't matter. Let's start from the bottom logically. If I actually press this secret button, it brute forces the bottom to activate without the rest of the door. So you can see that we have almost the entire bottom done, except for these 2 blocks, which are controlled by a lever input, but the rest of the bottom is controlled by a button input. And actually, why are these single extender blocks controlled by a button input? Well, it's because they're stuck to slime blocks, which are controlled by double piston extenders, so I have to do gap fixing for single piston extenders. That's a new thing. Also, these pistons are the gap fixing pistons for the triple. If we just take a little bit of a quick peek, you can see these are the gap fixers. They get retracted and then they do the gap fixing. So that's a thing. And actually there is 2 slime blocks in between this block and the triple, and that is why these gap fixers are actually getting dragged. Normally they wouldn't really be getting dragged, but they are. And on the top we are actually going to see a little bit of a difference. So let's take a look at the side. Now I just brute forced the left side to open. I'm not gonna force the right side to open because they are symmetrical anyway. First of all, why is there a block here? So it's because this quadruple piston extender is right here instead of here where it would normally be. Why is that? It's because if it was here, then it would mess up this triple extender and they would break each other, and that would not be really good. Then I also have a little bit of a thing. If we turn off the side and take a little bit of a look, you can see that the single piston extenders have gaps. Why is that? Well, it's because they're once again connected to double, and there is not really space to do gap fixing circuits for the blocks. So I just don't. I got used to having gaps in my doors for, a long time ago. A long time ago. So that is the side, and actually there's one more thing. If we just take a look at the closing animation, you can see that these blocks come in very much later than the rest of the door. Why is that? Well, it's because of how the triple piston extenders controlling them are powered. You can see that they have this interesting power setup, which is basically control lines on top of observers, which are controlling pistons, which are controlling blocks, which are updating the extender, which is definitely a more complicated and slow process than just control line activating the piston extender. Why do I have it this way? Well, this setup actually makes me able to have observers above the extender instead of below it or next to it. And that is very crucial because I do not have space to put the observers anywhere else. So I just use this. And that is part of the reason why they are so slow, because this just takes a bit of time to process the input. But we are also powering it through a torch tower, which does take a little bit of time to get its input sent through. That is also a reason why does the side take so long. I mean, why does the triple take so long? Well, I do not really care because the torch tower makes it compact though, so yeah. Why not just do it like that? And now for the final part, we have the top. The top is very similar to the bottom, but there's only one slime block here instead of two, which means that the gap fixers aren't getting dragged, which is only good. Actually, no, it's kind of not good because it's not symmetrical, but whatever. It doesn't matter. And also these blocks are again controlled by an independent lever input. You can see that if I was to power this, then they would actually extend, and that is also seen on the bottom. If we take a look, the bottom also doesn't have these blocks extending from a button input, but it does have them extending from a lever input. But this lever input actually triggers the sides as well. So that wasn't really worth my time, was it? So that is a little bit of a thing. And then for the gap fixers, you can see that they are kind of weirdly powered, and that is just because I didn't want them to be dependent on this powering of the bottom pistons. And why? Because if they were, then these two blocks would take forever to retract. They would literally be like the slowest part of the door to be able to actually function like that. So that is basically all I have. We are just gonna open these parts. So this is my 8x8 funnel door, my first ever one. I might actually be doing another one in the future, and also I do have a double-sided 8x8 cave door in the works right here. It's not finished yet because this is the one I actually built on my first ever Simon Gravity Tracks live stream. So that's a thing, and no, I am not going to be streaming today because I have a lot of school, but I will be streaming next Sunday probably, and you can come if you want. This is actually what I have so far of the door, just if you're interested. So next Sunday I will probably be live, so if you want to see me build redstone, then you can come and we will have a fun time. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my crappy showcase of the 8x8 funnel door, and goodbye.